Find out what to expect on the ferry from Phuket to Phi Phi Island and the ferry back from Phi Phi to Phuket. I'm going to tell you why I have a sticker, what happens at the ferry terminal, what the ferry looks like inside, and what the trip over is like, and how I booked my ticket, and what is the trip like back from Phi Phi to Phuket. Hi, I'm Linda. I'm here to help you plan your travels, know what to expect for a better experience. Phi Phi Islands are about 45 kilometres southwest of Phuket Island in the Andaman Sea, Thailand. The ferry goes to Koh Phi Phi Don. The ferry from Phuket to Phi Phi Don leaves Rassada Pier, which is about 15 minutes drive from Phuket town and 45 minutes from Patong. When you arrive at the Rassada Pier terminal, if you pre-booked, you need to find the check-in for the ferry company that you're travelling with. I pre-booked. There was a desk there to buy tickets on the day too. There are lots of people and lots of noise, and you just need to keep going until you find your ferry company. I was with Phi Phi Cruiser at gate 10. You can get coffee and food at the terminal. Breakfast was popular when I arrived there at 7:30 a.m. At the check-in, I gave my details and my ticket, and they gave me a sticker and a plastic card. Waiting and looking around, I noticed different coloured stickers. I arrived at 7:30 a.m. for an 8:30 a.m. sailing. The ticket did say to check in at least 45 minutes before sailing. When the gate opens for boarding your ferry, you need to hand over the plastic passenger pass card, and they check your sticker, and then you go through. Over one boat and on to the next. I was one of the first on board. I always like to be early. When boarding with a suitcase, I had to go down to level F1 to stow my bag. My bag went under the staircase. Then I went up to level F2 to find an air-conditioned seat. Every seat has a life jacket on it for easy access. The lowest level F1 is for luggage storage and lots of seating, and there are small portholes to look at. Level F2 has air conditioning and big windows. The toilets and the canteen are on this level too. There are drinks and food for sale. Keep watching to see other levels of the ferry. The ferry I booked was scheduled to leave at 8:30 a.m. It actually left at 8:55 a.m. Here we go, leaving Rassada Harbour. It was a pretty slow start getting out of the harbour and then on our way. There are two options for travelling from Phuket to Phi Phi Island: speedboat, which takes 1 hour, or ferry, that takes 2 hours. I decided to go with comfort and take the ferry. I found the website DirectFerries, a ferry booking agent. They manage ferries worldwide. The site was easy to use. I put in the dates and the times I preferred, and it gave me options for the cheapest tickets. I booked with Phi Phi Cruiser. No seat number was booked, and I booked 6 weeks in advance. Let's go and have a look outside and at the upper levels. The ferry was pretty full. Also, at this level, F2, outside is smoking at the back and viewing up the front on the bow. We'll go up the front soon. Keep watching. Once on the ferry, they did explain the different sticker colours. Blue for people staying on the island overnight. There was another colour for day trippers and another colour for people who were transferring to another ferry. Staff discussed plans with the day trippers and the transfer people whilst travelling across the sea. Level 3F has outdoor undercover seating and a VIP lounge. Level 4 is the sun deck. You can walk up the narrow side here to the front, up to the bow. You'll get a bit wet, sprayed with water up here, but that's okay, it's very warm. You can see Phi Phi Don to the left, that's where the ferry is going to dock. and Phi Phi Lee to the right. That is where the famous Maya Beach is from the movie The Beach. Approaching Phi Phi Don, you can see more and more boats and activities. When you arrive on Phi Phi Don, you need to pay 20 baht in cash for waste management levy. Make sure you have some cash with you. If you are staying on the island, there will be a line of people, each with a sign from their hotel, ready to take you and your bags to the hotel. There were no cars on the island. Bags are transported via a cart if you have a lot and if they're heavy. Hope this helps you. Hit like and hit subscribe. Time to leave Phi Phi Islands after a 4-night stay. I'm back on Sai Pier. The trip from Phi Phi to Phuket left the Sai Pier at 11 AM. I have another sticker and I'm soon to get a second one. The ferry from Phi Phi to Phuket was much smaller than the one that I travelled on from Phuket to get here. Bags were stored in the air-conditioned seating level. This ferry stopped just out of the pier to collect people transferring from somewhere else onto this ferry to go to Phuket. On this ferry trip, the staff were asking everyone if they had transport pickup from the Phuket Rassada Pier. I didn't have anything booked, I was just going to wing it and get a taxi when I got there. However, the Phi Phi Cruiser people could arrange a taxi. They had a standard set of prices. And if there were multiple people going in the same area, then they could organise a ride share and it would be much cheaper. I had Phi Phi Cruiser book a taxi for me to transfer me to my hotel at Bantao Beach. There were 2 other travellers going that way too, so it was a good, cheaper price, and especially for someone travelling solo, where the costs are not usually shared with anyone. Got a bonus here. It would have been 650 baht on my own, but it was 250 baht for me with the shared ride. So an extra sticker for my taxi, my minibus transfer. Arriving back at Rassada Harbour. Please subscribe for more travel info and adventures. Happy travelling out there.